And now shifting our focus to Africa, after weeks of protests and political turmoil, Senegal will vote for a new leader on March 24th. President Macky Sall has already announced he will not seek a third term. And this marks the first time in Senegal's history that an incumbent is not on the ballot. Still, there are no shortage of candidates vying for the presidency. In fact, a total of 19 candidates are competing to be the next president of the West African nation. Our next report has the details.
The Republic of Senegal will vote for a new leader on the 24th of March. The polls had initially been postponed to December by President Macky Sall. However, Senegal's top court ruled against the president, calling his action unconstitutional. And it looks like the political turmoil has finally ended. Election fever has gripped the nation. Political rallies and campaigning are in full swing, and the Senegalese voters are spoiled for choice. "19 candidates are running for president. Senegal's leader Macky Sall has completed 2 terms, and he's confirmed that he will not be running again. For the first time in Senegal's history, the incumbent will not be on the ballot. President Sall has endorsed Prime Minister Amadou Ba as his successor. Both leaders are from the ruling coalition, but despite Sall's endorsement, Amadou Ba is not the most popular candidate. The favourite candidate is the opposition leader Bassirou Diomaye Faye. Faye is a 49-year-old tax inspector who has the backing of firebrand politician Ousmane Sonko. Faye and Sonko were sent to jail last year after having a fallout with President Sall. But now they've been released from prison and their supporters are overjoyed.
Only Sonko can do this. Everyone is behind Sonko. Let's stay focused. He's clear. It's crazy they've pinned all sorts of things on him. But today he's clear.
It's like he came from Mecca. All the country should be out to welcome him. This is disgusting from a government. You jailed someone and he is a celebrity when he is out. This is a victory. We love Sonko.
Sonko remains a popular leader, but he has been charged for being morally corrupt. So he won't be running for president and has urged his supporters to fully support Faye. And Faye is completely capitalizing on Sonko's popularity. Another presidential hopeful is 2-time mayor from Senegal's capital, Dakar. Though widely popular in the city of Dakar, Khalifa Sall had been in jail for 5 years on charges of fraud. He was released in 2019 following a pardon by President Macky Sall. Khalifa Sall is big on promoting sustainable development and sustainable living. That's because 70% of Senegal lives off of the agriculture and livestock sector. Anta Babacar is the only female candidate. If she wins, she'll be the first woman to serve as Senegal's president. The 40-year-old is an entrepreneur. She took over Senegal's largest poultry company from her father. Babacar wants to boost Senegal's private sector. She also wants to promote free healthcare and reform the education system. There are 2 major concerns for voters ahead of the presidential polls. The first is youth employment. Successive governments have failed to increase jobs. Almost 35% of young Senegalese are currently unemployed. The second major issue is the rise in the cost of living. Inflation in Senegal peaked to 14% 2 years ago. At least 1/3 of the country is below the poverty line. And these economic hardships have been amplified with the global food crisis. However, things are starting to look up for Senegal. The West African nation plans to use the export of oil and gas to boost its economy. With voting less than 2 weeks away, Senegal is gearing up for a change in leadership, and the young population is wholeheartedly welcoming it.
From impeachments to inaugurations, if it's a political story, we are on the scene. The race for the White House is heating up.
We're beating Biden.
How dare he say that?
If it's breaking news, we're live with the latest coverage. From the White House, the State Department, and Capitol Hill, we know the issues, But above all, we know the players to bring you the latest in-depth analysis on all the key stories that we're covering. I'm Eric Ham. Join me from Washington here on First Post America.